Boot sequin glows on a midnight face, LED heartbeat, caffeine in my bass. Oscilloscope dreams, measuring the pace of a thought that keeps looping, won't leave a trace. I ran diagnostics on a trembling skin, found a truth that's been compiled with sin, silent exceptions thrown from within. So I typed fix me with a trembling grin. Patch notes for a new mind, download in the dark. Hotfix for the loneliness, reduce the spark. Memory leak you, severity high. Roll back if it kills the part that learned to cry. Patch notes for a new mind, signing in, sign off slow. Wasn't labeled hopeful, but the commit says no. I annotated feelings like footnotes in a file, tagged every heartbeat with a scientific smile. Merge conflict, me versus we, unresolved for a while. I ran the test suite nightly, watched the gauge compile. Entropy's a language I tried to tame, based the aura in a love that never plays the same. I calibrated trust, but lost the frame. Now I'm patching fingerprints on a window pane. Patch notes for a new mind, patched the core, kept the scars. Reduced latency to breathe between the stars. Deeper being the small talk, version flag too kind. Hot patch honesty, but it's half a line. Patch notes for a new mind, signed, sealed, unsigned. Release candidate, hope that crashes every time. Grid on fleet, loop, regret, tiny leaks where I forgot to let. Safety check for the nights when I forget to sleep. The permissions I gave away too cheap. Merge conflict persists, you wants to stay, me wants to leave. Roll back window open for one more autumn, one more night. I wrote an API for apologies, called it sorry v1. Endpoint return static heartbreak when I forget to run. Latency of loving you is synchronous and dumb. I throttled every signal until it sounded numb. Kernel panic in the chest at 2 a.m. I patched the panic with a lullaby hymn. Recompile the promise, but the syntax bent. I keep the debug logs of the nights we spent. Patch notes for a new mind, change the defaults to me. Patch the sockets where your ghost would always be. Fix memory allocation for the parts you stole. Flag backward incompatibility with the old soul. Patch notes for a new mind, applied with trembling hands. Reboot pending and I'm learning to stand. If love is open source, I forked you into my core. Cloned your code, then watch my repo rot for sure. There's a readme in my ribs that says handle with care, but I pushed a master, baby, and you weren't even there. I ran a linter on my promises, they all showed warnings red. I refactored my courage, but it crashed in bed. So I left Totos on the pillow, small flags in the thread. Investigate why I still say your name before sleeping. Dread. Ooh. Ooh. patch notes, bullet list, a soft litany. Reduce panic on idle by 27%. Fix crash when touched, severity immediate. Deprecated forever, replaced with for now. Add tolerance layer, still leaking somehow. Patch notes for a new mind applied, but it's a start. Swapped out your echo for a map of my own heart. Fixed the glaring errors, kept the edges raw. Signed the change log with the only truth I saw. Patch notes for a new mind, hopeful, quiet, then update complete. But the old ghosts live within. Reboot, scheduled at dawn. I watch the screen go gray. If the new mind wakes and learns to leave, I'll let it stay. If it folds the old code into something that can hold, I'll urge again or I'll delete. Either way, I'm told. Patch notes save, time stamped with the tremble of the night.